So, the Katakara clan.
Katakara clan? That's just a story. There's no Katakara clan anymore.
No? Good. Then we are all safe. I will become a gardener.
Well, hi there. I'm Fenwa.
I'm Lost.
And I'm Frankie.
And welcome back to Red Steel 2.
Oh, old guy. Oh, man.
Today we find ourselves in Lower Caldera. Lower Caldera is full of Katakara, or Katakara, whatever they're called.
That's what these guys are called?
Didn't you call them like Katamari or something in the last video?
No, I did no such thing.
No, Lops did, I think.
I called them karateka, which is like a mispronunciation of an old game.
That old game, also about kicking people, but this isn't about kicking people at all.
I don't know what game you're referring to.
Oh man, that fire looks positively gelatinous.
Actually, I really like this part of the game. It seems like the first area was really mostly like a tutorial stage, and this is where it really starts to open up.
Uh-oh. That gate's gonna be a problem. I'll work on finding a way through. You go find Judd.
Like, this is the Red Steel equivalent of becoming open world, I guess.
I kind of got that impression while pre-watching this.
This is like a hub that leads off into several different directions, all of which have loading screens.
Hey, they're doors, they're not loading screens.
They're the most inconvenient doors ever.
That's right.
I never realized just how big your map is right there. It's like taking up quite a bit of the screen.
It actually gets bigger in this area. Like, the map gets big enough that it can't fit the entire thing on the screen at once, so it opts to crop out parts of the map and have it rotate around the player, so I can no longer just charge blindly in cardinal directions.
Oh.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Thanks for pointing it out.
No problem.
And here Big Bill's doing most of the work for us.
At least he's trying to.
Oh, shit.
Did he just like make a pile of rocks come out of the sand?
Yes, he did.
Well then.
I love that this guy has a scar that functions as a fuck me light.
And now we have $200,000. Hooray!
Yes! Finally, I can retire. Or purchase a few moves.
Well, howdy.
Judd, how's the lower city?
It's a mess, darling.
I'm heading down now. I'll call you when I'm there.
You seen the Katakara, I figure. Whole city's crawling with them. They got themselves holed up around the Kusagari Tower. Son, this ain't no jackal raid. This here, it looks like a clan war to me. And I got a feeling your people got the worst end of it. I'm gonna go pick a fight or two. Jian's waiting for you. You should probably head on out back. See you around.
Oh, when is Jian not waiting for us?
Now he's gonna be an asshole to you, again.
Jian teleports from location to location, and he always brings his crates with him.
So, you again prove yourself in combat. I am beginning to think you returned simply to embarrass me. Huh. Must I now wallow in shame to satisfy you? Well, not in this lifetime! Step forward, Kusagari, and learn the way of the tiger!
So this is where we learn the first of what I guess we'll be calling forbidden moves at this point. The people in the thread who've played the game before have said that the part of the game where you learn the tiger is specifically the part of the game where the game becomes too easy. Because the tiger is a counter that causes the enemy to be stunned, the game to go into slow motion, and gives you ample time to fire, reload, or, you know, slash away. So I'll try to avoid using the tiger unless it's a one-on-one fight and I want to look like a badass, I guess.
Or if your cowboy meter is running extra low.
I'll use the tiger on Big Bill.
Don't use it at all.
No, I'm gonna use it.
Way to play fair.
The guy doesn't even give you a friendly goodbye. He just, stands there and stares at you with hate in his eyes.
Occasionally falling asleep.
Guys, I made it to my hideout, but there's a jackal pack outside. Help.
I've been seeing reward posters of you all over town. Unless you want some trigger-happy miners, son, getting ambitious. You ought to take them down, son.
So, like, the authorities are after you now? What are you fighting for?
The Johnnygun. Just Johnnygun.
It's like a Tommy gun, except it has cool tribal shit all over it.
That's right.
Is that what makes it specifically Johnny?
Well, there's something in the description about why it's called the Johnnygun, but I went too fast. Go back and pause. You'll be glad you did.
Yes.
No.
I do that all the time. So inconvenient.
I want to know what those gears are even doing.
You'll never know.
Well, some of these doors have to charge their hydraulic servos, but other ones, they're classic. They're ancient. They use steampunk technology to allow you access from one area to another.
So the Katakara are always getting these badass entrances where they come, flipping backwards over walls and coming out of, vent systems. But whenever you see the jackals, they're chilling at a campfire just waiting for you.
Well, that just shows what kind of monster you are. Just let them have their campfire, dude.
They attacked first. I fired in self-defense.
Well, they saw you in your giant red coat.
I'm Carmen Sandiego.
Yes.
But where are you?
You stole a river on your way out.
Apparently you're in Nevada.
God, that's the thing, like, this game is set in Nevada, and, like, who spilled Japanese stuff all over this?
I'm honestly getting more of if it weren't for the music, this could probably be just like a samurai-infused everything game.
Well, you remember what happened last time Red Steel went to Japan. I'm kind of glad they're staying away.
Yeah.
I do not remember what happened.
Good.
Tell me.
No. The Johnnygun.
You can't leave me in the dark like this.
So this is my favorite new secret about the Johnnygun as well, is that if you eagle someone up in the air and then start blindly firing at them, you'll just start racking up points for knee shots, and you can actually get a fair amount of money doing so.
Wait, this game gives you special points for shooting at somebody in the knees?
It's been in the top left corner the whole time.
I don't pay attention to that corner, you know that.
And there goes the tiger.
You said you weren't going to use it.
I say a lot of things.
$5,000 for 6 human lives.
Life is cheap. Hey, you didn't even put the thing in there.
Nah, she knows you're coming. You don't have to hack the door.
Oh.
Thanks. Again. I was worried there. Hey, wait. I saw something weird on the way down. Some jackals were standing in the street, and they were just shouting at people to stay inside.
What's weird about that?
I'm not sure. I think it was the way they were standing. Like they were on guard duty or something. They looked bored.
I've never seen a bored jackal.
You think the Katakara are using them? Like, to buy time?
Time? For what?
I'm going to find out.
I think she's still having issues with her accent.
We have to train with Jian. Who'da thunk it?
Not this guy again.
She's back.
I like how she swings it in such a leisurely way. I think it's to illustrate that you don't have to whip it at the TV or anything.
She did it faster that time.
They really want to emphasize that you don't want to put your remote through your television, I guess.
You know, this is a good time game.
The way she's swinging is, I think, the way you have to swing if you're playing on Athletic.
Is she wearing the strap for the remote? If not, that's dangerous. The remote, like, almost rocketed from my hand when I was playing WarioWare on the Wii.
Wow.
If it weren't for the strap, it would be a goner.
To figure out how that power gate opens, I'm gonna need to do some hacking. Unfortunately, the local comm tower is down, so my systems are off network. Looks like the whole place is swarming with bad guys. Can you help?
Those bikers are robbing the banks. They're hauling off all our gold.
The savings of the entire town are in those banks. Let's get it back.
Quote-unquote hacking.
Did you see how many screens she has? She's an excellent hacker.
Yeah, that's right.
So regarding the Caldera gold, I'll probably do most of those off camera because they require you to, for the most part, just go off the beaten path and try to find safes. But we have more important things to do, like spend money. When I put it up to a vote, everyone said get the damage upgrades, so I did that. I already picked up the Johnnygun because I like the name, and we'll be getting the Storm first. The next chance I get to visit the Dojo shop, I'll be picking up the Shot.
What have you done? You just started training again.
I can't escape. Jian didn't invite me out here, but he's still there.
But he's not looking at you, so...
Maybe he's so pissed off because every time I go back here, he teleports, like, then and there.
And there's no lady here either. I need a woman here to illustrate the fact that I don't have to twirl around in 360 degrees in order to do this move.
Well, that's the thing, is most of the hidden strikes are just combinations of gestures that we already know, so I guess that's why they didn't bother showing the woman doing her thing.
I would have liked to see her spin around, though. That would have been funny.
I'm not actually spinning around. I'm still on the sofa.
I noticed that your sword is red, so the title is actually justified.
That's right, we are swinging around some red steel, at least until I get another Katana upgrade.
Finally, you took down Secret Dummy number 2.
You win the game.
I actually did hesitate a little bit when I was going for the one on the right. I have a terrible backhand.
Loading doors.
It's not loading, it's a door.
It's masking loading.
Man, whenever you leave, nobody says goodbye. This is a very impolite game. Especially with these guys, they're trying to kill you.
Come on, didn't you see how Jian talks to you? He's a complete dick.
That tower.
So, like, okay, there are fires going on in the background. So that means that the city has no public services, or what?
Those are fires that the Jackal started. So that last tutorial that we did with the flaily lady, she taught us that enemy is blocking in a specific direction. We can slash in that same direction to go right through it. This fight is me completely forgetting that I even took that tutorial.
So they are necessary.
In fact, I just sort of forgot how to fight in general, so I punched him in the face. And then went for the knees.
Aw, man. For every one you strike down, 2 take his place.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, seriously?
Don't lose, Finn.
Man, my face is red.
I think that was a nut shot.
I'm in. You are awesome. Now let's find out how to get that gate open.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously.
You don't get keyboards.
Now you could just put it over any of the other 3 seconds of keyboard sounds before she goes, "Okay, I hacked it. I hacked it, everybody.
It was as simple as typing in hack it.
I just had to find the back door."
No, I typed in Tracer T.
Why wasn't he shooting you?
I don't know. He was waiting for me to strike first. I think I'm wrecking things more than the jackals are. They left all those exploding barrels for me.
Yeah, that's a frickin' public hazard.
So am I doing Lower Caldera a favor?
I guess. By killing everybody in it, sure.
No, by killing all those barrels.
You're not doing them a favor. Come on, they have fun with those.
Kill everybody, destroy everything. You are a force for justice.
Jackpot. Says here, Kusagari Temple Gate is controlled by an ancient switch. The switch is hidden in La Puerta Aqua. The old water gardens. That's great news. The door to the gardens is right nearby. Okay, I've hacked it. Careful in there. People keep trying to call us to ask for help, but the comm tower network is still down. Any towers you can get back online will help these people stay informed, Kusagari.
She's like the French, Canadian, Japanese, Southern Angelina Jolie.
Now when they make a Red Steel movie, you know they're gonna cast her.
Oh man, I hope so.
They'll dub her voiceover.
As what, the flaily lady who tells me how to use my sword?
There's gonna be a Red Steel movie at some point. There has to be.
I don't know, it just seems like it would just be Wanted set in the Wild West at that point.
Doesn't matter. Like, video game movies are... They delight in stealing the premises of other movies.
So this is what knee shots are great for.
Just shoot them in the knees.
You shoot them in the knee and then punch them in the face. Now that's honor. So where did they even jump down from?
From thin air.
God, did they appear in midair or something?
I think he did.
I'm not even sure what went on there.
So does your sword ever, like, break from blocking against shots too much or something?
No, that was Red Steel 1.
In Red Steel 1, you have to pick up new swords constantly?
No. No, I
don't think the developers thought of it the way that you did. I don't think either of us thought of it the way you did. What does that say about us?
I don't know.
What does that say about Red Steel?
What does that say about me? I don't know.
It ruins everything it touches.
So this, I think, is where Red Steel 2 really shines. When the game just starts throwing you against waves and waves of baddies. But you're at a point in the game where you have enough moves that you can actually deal with them. Especially if you've actually been visiting the shops. So this is a fight of one hero versus 11 jackals and Katakara.
Does this game have any combo multipliers? It seems like it could benefit from that.
You've been seeing you mean like enemy after enemy multipliers?
Like, sort of like the God of War successive hit thing.
Not really, but you do get multipliers for like headshots, finishing moves, stuff like that. Such as.
Oh, I see.
I would play this game if it had score mechanics like the club.
I'm trying to remember what the later moves in the game look like. There might actually be one that causes a multi-hit combo. But unfortunately, that will have to wait for another video.
Too bad.
We have a long loading time ahead of us. And this video's been going on far too long already. So we will see you next time.